Hi y'all, welcome back. This is part 2 for personals that were purchased for September the 23rd. We're going to start off by re-cleansing, resetting the space, protecting real quick before we hop into these. We've got Galnaz, Carrie, and Jesus in line for readings. Hi y'all, how you doing? Good morning. It's taking a little bit longer to light, y'all. I gotta go get a new torch today. If you're interested in getting in line for a reading, it's CashApp, Venmo, PayPal, at ladyleospiritual, same spelling as here. $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. If you want a private reading or private services, you can find those at ladyleospiritual.com. Y'all be careful about people reaching out to you through the DMs of Instagram and TikTok. That's not me messaging y'all. I will never reach out to you to entice you to get any type of services, okay? Protect your, watch your six, protect your blessings. Watch your money, okay? Those are scammers. Good morning. How y'all doing? Welcome. What's going on? Cleanse your energy. Good juju for you. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for me. Hey y'all, good morning, good morning. We're gonna protect. Y'all know I'm serious about the protection. I don't want to pick up nobody's ish. I don't want the bad juju. I'm so glad you're doing good. That's great. There we go. We got a good burn there. Protect your energy. Protect my energy. Oh, there's TikTok. Now we waking up. Good morning. How y'all doing? Happy fall, y'all. Happy Libra season. We just had this really intense eclipse. Libra, or the sun and moon just entered Libra. This is about maintaining balance and harmony within connections, okay? All right. So we got Galnaz, Carrie, and Jesus to finish up. Let's see what we got going on. Best and highest messages here for Galnaz. Wrong deck. I was going to use this one for you. I'll put it aside. Huh. Best and highest messages here. For Miss G. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear, Spirit? Best and highest messages. What's the overall energy? What's the overall energy? The sun. Happiness, joy, renewal, purity. Playfulness. Success. Truth, clarity. Okay, Spirit. Tell me some more. What's the overall energy here? The Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness, Miss G. Are you attracting a love offer? Someone may be coming toward you to express some emotions here. Not necessarily, but possible Leo. Possible Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Give me one more. Overall energy. Overall energy. The World. Cycles ending and new ones beginning. There's something about you getting a lot of attention here, or someone's coming towards you to express some sort of emotions. Heavy on the Scorpio energy. Okay, so I don't know if this person's watching you online or something about World Wide Web. All right, what's the situation? What's the situation for Miss G? Thank y'all for being here. Good morning. Ring the bell for you. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Good morning, y'all. All right, Spirit, what's the situation here? Whoo! It's showing up in reverse. Okay, so it's not too bad. But the situation is giving up some sort of heavy burdens, okay? Emotionally, physically, whatever that looks like for you. Something was heavy here. Someone's giving it up. They're giving it back, sending it back to where it came from here. Tell me about this. Why is this the situation? Hi, y'all. Good morning. Welcome. Nikki, on that respect. Lisa Town. Ann. Thank you, Ann. I see you, baby. Good morning, y'all. Francine, Sammy Boo, Araceli, Chef Vargas, Jesse, Carly Fra. Is it glitching? It may be my Wi-Fi, because I got four bars over here and only 2 over here. All right, tell me about this, Spirit. Hi, y'all. Good morning. The moon in reverse. Something's being exposed. Something came to light. I love you too, Sammy B. Let's see. Someone's given up the heavy burdens of what's unknown, the lack of clarity on something. So this is coming to light. The sun is in the upright. So the information is correct. There's some truth being exposed here. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? The 4 of Wands. A homecoming, a celebration, a union. Clarify the 4 of Wands. Hi, Gail. I think you're awesome. Thank you for being here. We've got the 2 of Swords. There's some sort of confusion when it comes to making a decision based on this homecoming, the celebration, this union, okay? Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but boo-boo, you be looking good, smelling good, feeling good, all that in a bag of damn chips. Crazy, sexy, cool over here. Magnetic, alluring, mesmerizing, attractive. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy for Miss G? Good morning, Yvonne. The Chariot. So there's some travel going on here with the sun, the world, and the Chariot being here. This is definitely heavy indication of some sort of travel or distance between you and something else, someone else. Why the Chariot? Fell on the floor. Hold on, let me get it. I'm just trying to run away. Somebody's trying to run away. Queen of Cups. Someone's trying to travel towards who they feel is their sweetheart. Have compassion and empathy. A lot's about this expressing some sort of emotions. Heavy on the Cancer, heavy Scorpio. All right, current energy. Give me one more. One more for Diana. Good morning, y'all. Thank you. But someone's being guarded, okay? Someone's guarding themselves. Huh. Someone's being guarded in this situation. So I'm not sure if this is you coming from a place where you're just being really guarded, or if this is the other person trying to come towards you and they're holding themselves back because they're being guarded. What's the energy coming towards Miss G? Energy coming towards Miss G. The 6 of Swords. Moving into calmer waters towards peace of mind, away from some sort of chaos or chaotic energy, conflict. Energy coming. Oh, God, they're coming right out. We have the King of Cups. Looky here. We have counterparts showing up. Now, we've got blockage. Or a blockage, rather. We have a blockage here. Because the moon is in reverse. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, something's not equal give and take right now. There's a blockage. There's something, usually, it's maybe somebody breadcrumbing or doing the bare minimum just to kind of string you along in a certain situation. Okay, this is where they're giving you stale-ass pieces of toast when you know that you deserve the whole damn basket of cheddar biscuits. You know. So you could be carrying the weight in the situation, like bearing the burden of the responsibilities. Or someone's afraid to give. Ooh, what did I tell you? Someone's afraid to give. We got the Devil, the Magician, and the 5 of Pentacles that came out with that all together. So someone's given into some sort of fear. They're not being in their power. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles because they don't feel worthy enough, or it could be because of trust and abandonment issues. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's not enough information. More research is needed. Clarity needs to be had. Okay, what's the overall spiritual advice? What's the overall spiritual advice here, Spirit? From Miss G. The Two of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Tower. Whew, shit. But the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we're planning on how we're going to take action, okay? So it's almost like this wand is where you are, and this is where it is you're trying to go. So you see how he's got this wand right here, and he's kind of like putting it in front of him, or it's in front of him because we're forward facing. We're trying to face where it is we want to go. We've got the globe right here. So we're studying where you are on the map, on the globe, and where it is that you see yourself going over the horizons here, okay? So planning to take action towards resolving some sort of conflict. Someone's feeling defeated or stressed out, or there could even be some sort of self-sabotage here, and it's causing a tower moment. Big life changes, abrupt challenges, something that's unexpected, an unexpected change. It's causing a shake-up. But you can alchemize the situation here. You have the resources that you need. Give me one more. One more here for Miss G. That went off the table. It's the Ace of Wands. What? Can I get it? Can I reach it? I can. Hold on. I'm getting it. Bear with me. The Ace of Wands, passionate new beginnings. Okay, so you're also being protected during this time. For me personally, this is my ancestors card. Okay, and I always see Rafiki with this card. Get ready to open up a can of whoop ass on your behalf. Okay, so if somebody's doing you wrong, treating you wrong, causing you this conflict because they don't want to give, Spirit's gonna put them in their place. Okay, they're gonna learn one way or another. This is also indicating that there's some sort of something happening that's going to give you some sort of motivated, inspired action, you know. That's beautiful. And the star at the bottom of the deck. Wish fulfillment, miracle coming in. It's a baby, yes, it's on the way, okay? All right, Miss G, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. We got Carrie and Jesus up left, okay? By the way, all replays are posted to YouTube within 24 hours. So if y'all ever purchase a reading and you had to leave the live for whatever reason, you do have a chance to watch it back, okay? As many times as you want to. All right. Carrie, where are we going? We can go right here. Best and highest messages. Good morning. 702 likes. Send all that little light back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Maggie. JB. Eve, Carmen, Arla, Crystal, Melissa, Edwin, Nikki, Amun-Ra, Tap Tap, Simon. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Hi, Richie. How you doing, Richie? Okay, best and highest messages here. All right, what's the overall energy? What's the overall energy here? The King of Wands. Okay. So somebody's showing up as big wand energy, goal-oriented, carving your own path, confident, empowered. Taking a blind leap of faith towards something new after a time of conflict or feeling defeated. Tell me about this King of Wands, Spirit, overall energy. This is specific. The Hierophant. Okay. Somebody here has some sort of level of status, authority. And this is about doing something traditionally. Somebody may want a higher level of commitment. Talking about the King of Wands and the Hierophant. Overall energy. Overall energy here. For Carrie. The Eight of Wands, taking fast, passionate action. Accelerated movement. Very fast, passionate action. Okay. What's the situation? Thank you for the likes. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Okay, Spirit. What's the situation? The World. Cycles closing and new ones beginning. Something that's fated, that's destined here. All right, but when the world shows up, typically what's happening is like there's one door that's closing and there's another one that's opening, but the door that's closing is not completely closed yet. There's still things that are cycling out. They're still wrapping up at the end, the ass end of something. And the new door isn't completely open yet. So it's like you're in the in-between, planning something, or someone's planning something. Give me one more on the world. Clarify the world for me. The Four of Swords. Laying something to rest, or resting after this completion, after this graduation. Also with the Hierophant being here, somebody could be like mastering something, or something about graduating, moving on, leveling up. Gaining some sort of status with something, okay? What's the challenge here? What's the challenge? Hi, Water Weasel. Hi, Sunset Tea. How you doing, Sunset Tea? There comes my southern accent, y'all. Good morning, green-eyed girl. Hi, Kim. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Jackie. What is the challenge here, Spirit? We're going Forrest Gump a little early this morning. We usually don't start that shit till past midnight. All right, Spirit. What's the challenge here for Carrie? Somebody needs to keep running. Don't give up. Keep running, okay? We got the Devil showing up. So this could be something about fear or destructive behaviors, codependent, toxic attachment styles, needing to have power over something. Projecting power is very oppressive. Tell me about the Devil. Very controlling. You laughing at me? Tell me about the Devil. The Fool. Someone's scared to take a blind leap of faith towards something new. They're scared for this new beginning. And it can be kind of scary. I mean, look at this person. They're at the top of this mountain. So they're getting ready to jump off the mountain, you know? And it's kind of like, y'all ever seen The Matrix in the first movie where Neo's running across the roof? He's got Morpheus. And then all of a sudden he jumps and Trinity shows up with the helicopter. You got to trust that Spirit's going to show up with your helicopter if you jump off of this, okay? So someone needs to have faith in what it is that they're doing and the risk that it is that they're taking. What's in the current energy? Good morning, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for being here. What's in the current energy, Spirit? The Eight of Swords. Someone's overthinking. Someone's overthinking the situation so hard that they can't make a move. Paralysis by analysis. Catch-22. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Justice at the bottom of the deck. There's a decision that needs to be made, but someone's caught up in the headspace. Self-doubting. There's a lot of self-doubt here. Yeah, the King of Wands is here. This is falling on top of this King of Wands. You can't be self-doubting in King of Wands energy now. You can't be big wand energy second-guessing yourself now. There's a need for some sort of confidence. Why not you? How come? Because they said so way back in the day? F them. And their opinion. You know what they say about opinions? Everybody got one? Usually they stink. You know what it is I'm saying. Okay, Spirit. What's in the current energy? Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Don't be self-doubting, okay? Justice came out. There's a decision that has to be made, okay? Look how similar these are. See, she's got it wrapped around her here. It's over the eyes where she's not seeing something clearly. She can't make a decision. We're overthinking the situation, but justice is here. There needs balance and order or some sort of fair judgment. Okay, give me one more. Current energy for Carrie. Current energy for Carrie. The Empress. All right, maybe someone's emotionally overwhelmed. We got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, okay? So I don't know if there's multiple options here or you're just trying to figure out if this is the cup that you need to pour into. But we have the Empress here. All four queens in one. Don't get so tied up with the gender. We're personifying the energy, okay? But divine feminine, right? This is about birthing something new out to the world, or you're going after, or you're wanting to make a decision to go towards an Empress here. King of Coins to possibly commit. Or an opportunity that's going to grow. Okay. What's the energy? Oh, shit. The Knight of Coins just came in reverse. So this isn't moving at all. There's some sort of stagnancy here. Shit ain't moving. And if it was moving, it'd be slow as molasses in winter. I mean, look at this person having to move super slow over this tightrope on this bike, you know, having to balance the situation. Patience, having patience to succeed. But someone lacks patience because it ain't moving at all. It's stuck in the mud. We're gonna have to call somebody's 4x4 to get this shit going. Shit stuck in the mud. Okay, what's the energy coming towards Carrie? The Chariot. Cute spirit. Somebody does. They need to make a freaking decision about how they're going to take action and travel here. Make this movement. Persevere the situation for possible union. Celebration. Okay, energy coming towards Carrie. Tell me about the Knight of Coins in reverse and the Chariot spirit. This is redundant. This is spirit, like, throwing it in your face, clear as day, you know? Do the damn thing. Is it yes or is it a no? What do you want? You need to figure out what the hell it is you want. Tell me about this. The Wheel of Fortune? What? And the Six of Cups. Okay, whatever this is, it could be a possible past life connection. Now, let me reiterate. Maybe you've already had a cycle with this person in this life, in the physical body that you be in right now. Okay. For those of you that believe in reincarnation, or Carrie, if you believe in reincarnation, this could possibly be a past life soulmate that you knew in another life, in another vessel, in another time, on this earthly realm. You picking up what I'm throwing down? But the wheel turns in your favor with this. If someone makes the move, but somebody's got to get in the damn car and start the engine and press on the gas. Somebody's got to create when it comes to this commitment. Okay. Overall spiritual advice. And my nose just started to itch like freaking crazy. There's some bullshit going on, okay? I'm allergic to the bullshit. I start sneezing and there's some bullshit in the energy. I know there is. Somebody's on their bullshit. You can snap out of it. Come on now, King of Wands. All right. Overall spiritual advice. 10 of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The 10 of Swords. Oh, shit. And the 8 of Coins. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe you know this person. Maybe you have a history with this person, okay? Because there's a lot of heavy burdens here. A lot of responsibilities or just the weight of it being too heavy. Maybe because of Queen of Swords, okay? So maybe you have a fear of rejection here, and if you go towards this person, like they're real blunt, okay? They could be really blunt when they talk, when they speak. They could be very assertive and direct. So when you come to this person, you got to come correct if she's showing up like a Queen of Swords, because she off with his head real quick. She cut cords real quick. It's maybe a divorcee, possibly, not necessarily. But there's whoever this Queen of Swords is, okay, she's coming from a place where, like, she could be really guarded, okay? It ain't for no reason either. Somebody's been hurt. Somebody did the most here, or someone's been through the most. I'm not sure if this is Queen of Swords or if it's you. A deep anguish. There's a need to, like, move on. Okay, that could be what's so burdensome is all this hurt, this pain, this agony. And get super focused on what it is that you're trying to create here. Is that an opportunity to go towards this person? Is this self-development so that you have the confidence that you can show up to this person the way that you need to? You know, whatever that looks like for you. Okay? All right, Carrie, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. Pretty sure it's the first time I read your cards. It's an honor. Thank you. Okay. Maggie says, hey, lady, have a wonderful day. Got to get back at it. I so need to catch you for a reading soon. Thanks for popping in and saying, hey, Maggie. I sure as hell miss you. Yeah, Sunset, too. She's like, cut that cord and move on. Cut that cord and just move the fuck on. Okay, then we have Jesus' extended reading. All right, Jesus, where are we going? How are we going to do this? I just got really itchy. I don't know what that's about. Maybe someone's trying to irritate you. Someone's irritated by you. I don't know who that's for. Ew. We don't want that. No bueno. Okay. You know what? We're going to start off over here in this moon deck. Just because it's kind of quick and to the point. We warm up with this one. What you think? All right, Beth and I's message here for Jesus. What does he need to know? What does he need to see? What does he need to hear, Spirit? Give it to me straight. Thank y'all for the likes and send all that love and light back to you times 10. Let me ring the bell for you. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Good morning. Okay, Spirit. What's just in the energy here for Jesus? That came right out. First quarter... Can't even talk, y'all. I'm getting tongue-tied. Hi, Araceli. Good morning, sweetheart. How you doing? How you doing? Hi, TikTok. Good morning. First quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. Okay, so there's a need to keep your heart open for something. Now, let me tell you this. I don't know if you get into astrology, but I got to give you a little bit of the spiel here because we're kind of experiencing this individually, but also on a collective level because of the transits that we're going through right now, okay? Number one, Saturn has been retrograde in Pisces. Retrograde is where we revisit certain situations, okay? We're specifically having to do with illusions, dreams, spirituality, belief systems, things that are taboo, mysteries, those sorts of things, okay? We also had a really big eclipse. We're still in right smack dab in the middle of eclipse season in the shadow period of that solar eclipse in Virgo. This is shining a light on the things that need to be healed. Now today, the sun and the moon entered Libra. We're in Libra season today. Libra is about balance and harmony, specifically within relationships. Okay? So if this has to do with a relationship with somebody else, Spirit's asking you to keep your heart open. Leave room for possibility here. Okay? The end of a type... I can't talk, y'all. The end of a type cycle is ending. Hi, Inge. How you doing, love? She says, hey, from Florida. How you doing from Mississippi? What's going on? Hi, Beatrice, Randy, and Yvette. Hi, Fortune Cookie. Sam, Jennifer. Y'all come in too fast. I can't keep up with TikTok. Hi, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. If I missed you, I apologize. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. Give me some more. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. Keep your heart open for love, okay? Grand Rising, sweet sister. Hello from Colorado. Oh, my goodness. Colorado. That's way out there. What's going on, y'all? How you doing from Mississippi? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So the answers you need are coming. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Keep your heart open. Give me a few more from this deck and we'll move on. Best and highest message here for Jesus. I said one and Spirit spit out about 3. So we're going to go with it. See what's going on with that. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Yeah, full moon and new moon in Gemini. So I don't know if somebody's a Gemini, but we have that heavy in the energy here. Okay, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. We just had that in Virgo. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. And you were good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay. So So I'm going to go back and read these as they came out. I'm going to read them backwards. You are good enough. Be bold and make the first move. Expect powerful change. The answers you need are coming. Communication is key. The end of tough cycle approaches, so keep your heart open. Okay. That's a nice message here for Jose. What does he need to know? What does he need to see? Jesus. What does he need to know? What does he need to see? What does he need to hear? Okay, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. What's the overall energy? Is that the Wheel of Fortune? The Wheel of Fortune? Things are turning in your favor here. Temperance, because you're tempering something. You're alchemizing a situation. You're finding the balance. You're having patience. Expect good news. Holy shenanigans. Expect good news. All right, what's in the current energy? Overall current energy. Damn, these are flying out. The King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay. Hi, Dolly. How you doing, Dolly? Hi, Craig. You still at it? Is this personal? You should put stethoscope icon up when Dr. Leo is at it. I had to stop and start back, Craig. Adonis woke up, so I had to tend to breakfast and get the kids up, start on their assignments. Okay, so the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. There's a need to know your value and your worth, okay? You're showing up here as established, dependable, reliable, mature, wise. But someone may want to communicate with you, or maybe you're wanting to go towards someone who has their back turned to you. And I say that because both these cards are facing the same direction. The masculine is looking this way, but the feminine is in the front looking the other way too. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. The Moon. Something's unknown or hidden or not expressed. There's lack of clarity. Tell me about the... Oh, shit. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. What is the Queen of Swords? The Hierophant. Higher levels of commitment. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So either you're trying to understand or gain clarity on how you're going to communicate that you want a higher level of commitment, or this is someone that you're in a higher level of commitment with. Yeah, somebody needs more information. There's a lack of clarity here. You put in so many hours. Thank you, Ashley. Hey, look, you know what they say? If you love what you do, it's not really work. Even though this is my life's work. I have passion. I love being here. I told y'all, if I can be here, I try to be here. I'm trying to swap my schedule. Those of you that are new, I've been reading on Instagram for 5 years now. Someone needs to take a blind leap of faith towards something new. Usually I live stream at night. I was 10:43 on the clock. Somebody says, I love you. That's for somebody. Somebody's coming through and say, I love you. But I used to get started at night, around between 7 and 9. Then it got pushed past midnight, between midnight and 3 a.m. So like, well, shit, I can't keep going like this. I got to homeschool 3 kids during the day. I got an 8-month-old who just so happens to be down for his morning nap right now. So I got to swap my schedule. So I'm trying to get started at 5 a.m. instead of all hours of the night. Tell me about the Hierophant. Surrendering. Give it to God, Source, Universe. Hi, Randy and Yvette. How you doing, love? Welcome. Thank you for the love. So now that like back to you, times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. So yeah, somebody needs to surrender to the situation. Give it to God, Source, Universe. This is like my Jesus Take the Wheel card. Whatever label you want to put on it, okay? But something about surrendering. Okay, what will be, will be. Que sera, sera. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So persevering something. Letting go so that you're able to persevere something. 144 on the clock. Hello, the chosen ones. How you doing? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Many are called, few are chosen. What's it going on? Okay, Spirit. Tell Tell me about Jesus. What's in the current energy? What's just in the current energy? Lots of sleepless nights. Trapped in some sort of deep regret. Now this is mind consuming to the point where like you can't even focus on the task at hand. Something takes over the brain here. Reliving some sort of trauma, or tell me about this Knight of Swords. What is this about? Possible third party. Oh, no. Or gossip. It could be gossip. Clarify the Three of Cups. That just took the wind out of my sails. I was excited there for a little bit. Tell me about this Three of Cups. What's this showing up here? Four of Pentacles. Okay, so there's possible third party here. And it's causing a lot of stress and turmoil, trauma. It's mind consuming, whatever this is, to the point where somebody can't even focus on day-to-day or just regular task here, okay? Could be because of this third party situation, this gossip. So someone's not giving. They're not giving at all. So I'm not sure if this is you keeping stuff on reserve for you because you need it during this time, or someone's just not investing into this. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, cycle ending and a new one beginning. We got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. There's some sort of toxic ish here. What's behind the Devil? Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands. Okay. What's the energy coming towards Jesus? Energy coming... Shit, that came right out. The Queen of Pentacles. They're too feminine showing up here. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is Earth, feminine energy, possible Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, this is someone who's showing up as mature, wise, dependable, nurturing, maybe a little stubborn. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody that either wants to invest or move something forward, or maybe you're wanting to move forward with this person. Knight of Swords, ambitiously. Energy coming towards Jesus. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. The High Priestess, Death, and the Sun. We have Pisces, Scorpio, and Leo showing up. Okay, so there's a need to use your intuition in the situation, whatever choice that or decision that needs to be made. On ending something, some sort of final decision on something, it's like you're deadening it, it's done, it's over. So that you can move towards happiness or warmth or some sort of purity, some sort of renewal here. Now we have the Sun and the Moon showing up here. Masculine and feminine energies. Taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. Again, after a time of sadness. What's influencing this energy? What's influencing this energy? Justice. Again, with this decision that needs to be made or waiting on a verdict, something to do with, like, it could be legal matters possibly. Somebody may be getting a divorce. I said something about a divorcee. Yeah, look. The Three of Swords is after the Five of Cups. Sadness, grief, because of betrayals and heartache. Okay. So it seems like there's been a situation where someone was betrayed, possibly due to some sort of third-party energy, or there's like a splitting up or a closing a cycle out with another person. Now, if this, I don't know if this cycle is already completely closed out and we're just healing from what happened and took place in that connection. So it's causing blockages to move towards a new connection, or if this is still playing out. Tell me about justice. Tell me about justice. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. So here's this clarity, this decision being made, the answers to the questions, clarity. It's a green light go. It means success. When you take this blind leap of faith towards something new. Somebody needs to take this blind leap of faith. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink from it. Travel, perseverance, persistence. Making the choice to get in the car and start the damn engine, put it in drive and go. Press on the gas. It's time to travel towards taking this blind leap of faith towards something new. Give me one more here, Spirit. I just picking a little bit, okay? But it's coming out like that. It's a little aggressive. It's kind of like, do the damn thing. What do you want? This is what you want. The wheel turned in your favor. Be bold and take action, okay? Tell me about this. But somebody's scared. Someone's feeling defeated. Someone's getting caught up in their head. They're sabotaging the situation, but it's self-sabotage. Because they scared. They're scared of healing. They're scared of this miracle. What if this isn't really my wish fulfillment? What if this is not what I prayed for? What if? What if earthworms had machine guns? What are you doing? Come on now. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Someone's scared of this union, coming into union with somebody, a homecoming, moving in together. What's conflicting the energy? What's conflicting this energy? Hi, Susie. How you doing, Susie? Hi, I'm wanted forever alone. Hi, Crystal. Facundo. Did I say that right? Dawn, sweetheart. Welcome, y'all. Equal give and take. So it needs to be equal give and take. A negotiation, exchange of energies. Now, let me explain this to you. See how they're giving freely and it's making an infinite symbol, right? Or infinity symbol. That's because the energetic flow is flowing freely. It's equal give and take. Now, if somebody doesn't give or someone's not receiving equally, it causes blockages and it mucks up the energetic flow. Does that make sense? You've been put in situations before, you've been in connections before where it wasn't equal give and take. Something ended up being out of whack, out of balance, and it caused a lot of hurt. Somehow someone got betrayed because of it. And it seems to be causing blockages the way that you're moving towards this newer connection. And rightly so. I'm picking on you a little bit. I'm not trying to invalidate the way that it is that you've been feeling or what it is that you've been through. But what I'm saying is really heavy here. Like, what the hell you waiting for? It's going to be the end of days by the time you know, muster up the courage to go after what it is that you want. It's time to be free-spirited. Dancing to the beat of your own damn drum, okay? You like this Mustang in the back, okay? You ain't never scared. What's influencing this? What's influencing this energy? This is so heavy here. It finally came out of the deck. We kept seeing it at the bottom. Okay, so let me explain this to you, Jesus. This don't have no power over you unless you give it power, okay? There's some sort of fear, codependency, toxic attachment styles, oppression, or a Knight of Cups. There could be some obsession here on how you're going to express yourself, or you're getting obsessive with expressing yourself or sharing some sort of emotions here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. But you know what? Tell me about the Devil. What is this exactly, Spirit? Clear value. Hi, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey! Send all that little light back to you times 10. Morning, Carla Joe. How you doing, Carla Joe? Tell me about this Devil. Temperance. Yeah, this toxicity, whatever this fear is, it's really testing your patience, or there was a situation that really tested your patience. You are healing from this. Okay, this is also my Earth Angel card or my Saint Michael card. So Saint Michael in all four corners. So you're definitely being protected as you balance this out for yourself, as you temper the energy. And you're trying to figure out how to take action towards where it is that you want to go, okay? So you see how this is where you are. She's got this wand right here, and she's got it like pointed out in front of her. Here's this globe. Okay, she's looking out over the horizons, trying to figure out how she's going to get to where it is that, like, forward moving, planning forward movement here. Towards a connection. You're doing great. I'm so glad you're doing great. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Unwanted Forever became the 118th fan in the fan club. How you doing, y'all? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the ways that you show love and support. The more that you show love and support, the more that I grow, and the more they grow that I can show up here with y'all. Okay. So I tell you what. Let's swap decks and see what it is we got going on here with this connection that keeps showing up. The reason why you need to keep your heart open for love. Tell me about this, Spirit. What's this other energy here? Who is this other energy? What is this other energy here? Six of Wands. Somebody, you either want their attention or you want a victory with whoever this is. Hey, look at all the fire. Fire, fire, fire. We're going to make it hot here. And send all that love and light back to you, Thomaston. How's it going, y'all? Okay, tell me about the Six of Wands. The person Jesus is here for. The reason why they're supposed to keep their heart open to love. Ultimate happiness and peace and emotional fulfillment. Okay. And the Seven of Cups. So somebody's emotionally overwhelmed with a choice that needs to be made. Okay, Page of Pentacles on whether or not they're going to get an offer. King of Wands want to come out. Okay, tell me about this person. How does this person view Jesus? How does this person view Jesus? The Star. A miracle, wish fulfillment. Their dream person. Aquarius. They may want to move into calmer waters here. Tell me about the Star. How do they view Jesus? Justice. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness. Give me one more. Give me one more here. The High Priestess. I can't. I cannot. Okay. How they see you is their dream person, a wish fulfillment, some sort of miracle, something they prayed for, they asked for, okay? Justice is here, so a decision that needs to be made, or something about there's a balance being rehabbed, or law and order, a truth being exposed without communication. And the High Priestess, this could be a secret, or something about their intuition, okay? This could be a very spiritual connection here with this person. There may even be some sort of telepathic shit going on, okay? And that could be real trippy. But someone's trying to use their intuition on the decision being made on this miracle, this wish fulfillment. Okay. How does this person feel? How do they feel about Jesus? How does this person feel? Oh, shit. The Knight of Pentacles. Like they want something to grow, but patience is needed. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about this, Spirit. How does this person feel? They may feel like things are moving too slow or moving slowly. Perseverance. Strength. Having the strength to persevere this slow movement. Give me some more. How does this person feel for Jesus? How does this person feel for Jesus? The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Double aces. This person feels like you're a gift from God's source universe. They feel the emotional connection to you. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Double aces. Holy shit. Okay. What's this person's intentions for Jesus? What's this person's intentions for Jesus? Temperance. The Page of Wands and Strength. They want to bring balance to the situation, okay? They may want to heal or reconcile something or grow with you. So this is very like the other half type of energy too, okay? You see how this kitty cat's got one paw on land and one paw in the water? There's something about merging the gap between two worlds. Having the strength and the confidence. A lot's about having patience. So maybe you need to have patience with this person. Maybe this person's having patience with you. Maybe even both. Then we have the Page of Wands. Expect good news. This person intends on being playful with you or flirty. Somebody's wondering if this is a good investment or not. Okay. How's this person taking action? 111 on the clock. It's 11:01. 111. 1111. 1111. Make a wish. I don't know who that's for. Make a wish, boo-boo. How's this person taking action? Eight of Cups, Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Moon. Well, okay. How are they taking action? They're walking away from a situation that's no longer fulfilling them emotionally, okay? And they're making a decision to protect themselves after a tower moment or because of a tower moment, okay? Big life changes, catastrophic, something. This is the same damn cat in the cards too, okay? Does that make sense? The Nine of Pentacles and the Moon. So something about this person's regaining some sort of value in themselves or something about their accomplishments. They're building themselves back up after something was revealed to them, okay? We also had the Three of Swords that wanted to come out. So I'm not sure. Maybe both of y'all have been through like heartache, some sort of grief in a past connection. And it's like both of you may be like really guarded and moving towards this very slowly because there's a lot of patience showing up here. So I'm not sure if this is both of y'all just having patience with each other and that's why it's moving so damn slow. Or if y'all are second guessing yourselves. Now, I'm not saying that there's not a reason that rate's being guarded with people. It's just showing up really heavy. When I wish upon the ones, the sky is the limit. Gracias. De nada. Okay. Yeah, somebody wants to create movement towards some sort of peace of mind or create peace within the situation, move into calmer waters here. What's the overall spiritual advice? Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Four of Cups. Someone's afraid of rejection. Someone's scared of rejection. They're scared of putting it, they're going to lay it out on the table. They're putting all their chips on the table and somebody's going to say no. That's what they're afraid of. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Overall spiritual advice. King of Swords. And that's why you're showing up so damn guarded and detached. Stoic. Not expressing your emotions. So there's something about being really monotone. Someone's holding themselves back here. Seven of Pentacles. When it comes to investing and growing and nurturing this, they don't know if this is worth it, if the juice is worth the squeeze, if they're going to give a solid offer or not. And taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. This keeps coming out. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Because of the past. Somebody's been through freaking most. Been through the ringer. Not just one betrayal. This is betrayal after harsh things being said. Criticisms. left out in the cold, and it's affecting somebody's confidence. King of Wands after that, on how they're going after what they desire and conquering what it is that what they want. Judgment. There's a need to surrender to this. Give it to God, source, universe. What will be, will be. I accept whatever happens, happens. I'm going to go for it. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, then rejection is protection. I learned my lessons. There's something here that just needs to be surrendered to. For some sort of equal give and take in this connection. To experience happiness, joy, fulfillment, playfulness, lightheartedness, renewal when it comes to this Empress. And starting this new cycle in a season of experiencing emotional fulfillment. Soulmate connection. What do the angels and ancestors have to say? What do the angels and ancestors have to say? Hi, Sweet Tea. How you doing, Sweet Tea? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hi, Olivia. Teresa, I appreciate you. Hi, Jenny. If I didn't greet you, I apologize. I wasn't trying to ignore you. Sage, it's time for you to be devoted and committed. Set your sights higher. Stargazer. Druid, hold the space. I'm doing personals. Give me just a few more. What do the angels and ancestors have to say to Jesus about the matter, about the situation? Mountains, stand your ground. Heart guardian, and love and let yourself be loved. Okay, that's a big message here. Snake, and shed your old skin. Okay, the old ways of being the old ways of being are not serving you anymore. No, boo boo, you can get in line real quick. That was my last one. So release the old versions of yourself that aren't bringing you prosperity in whatever it is that you're trying to invest into. Whether it's this connection, this person, your goals and aspirations. You got what it takes. The wheel's turning in your favor. Get aligned. Make the decision that that's what you want. Take intended action towards it. And it's inevitable for you to get it. You know? All right, Jesus, I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Thank you again for the blessings. Thanks for coming to see me. It's the first time that I read your cards. It was an honor. I appreciate you and your support. All right, y'all, that wraps up all of our readings. I'm going to wait just a few more minutes if y'all want to send in payment. I do have the line open for tomorrow. Replays are posted to YouTube within 24 hours most of the time. I see you, Trisha. Thank you, love. Let me get the cards picked up. Hi, Tutuela. How you doing, Tutuela? Hi, Skyline. Hi, Hector. So if y'all are wanting to get in line for a reading, it's CashApp, Venmo, or PayPal, your preferred payment platform. You send it to @ladyleospiritual. It's the same spelling as this handle right here. It's $11 for mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, or $44 for extended. Y'all be careful about people reaching out to you and DMing you, enticing you to get private services and readings or anything like that. I never reach out first about that. You have to ask me a question about it first. If y'all want private services, you can find those at ladyleospiritual.com. I don't find business that way. I don't promote my business that way. I'm not in your DMs. I let you find me. I say a prayer, I set an intention, and if you come across me and you feel like you resonate with my frequency, boo-boo, then, you know, maybe we can do something if that's what it is that you want. If not, I ain't in your DMs. So y'all watch your six, watch your blessings, watch your money. Those are scammers. And the closer we get to holiday season, the more that it's going to amp up. This is my only account that it is that I live stream from and that I post to currently that has anything to do with spirituality or readings or anything like that, okay? You want mini and career? Okay, I got you. All right, we've got Trisha. So first she wants her career reading and then she wants a mini. Thank you, love. See what we got going on here. Trayla said, oh, she says, wow, sweet sister, I felt that message, although not for me. It hit in many ways. Yeah, y'all, it's like, it's always hard to just jump into some sort of new connection when we've been put through the ringer. You know, there's pain, there's scars left. Those scars are going to be there forever. Scars don't just go away, right? So healing takes place. That's inevitable. But the scars never go away. There's always a reminder of the past. You just can't let the past take over your present moment in the future. And that's easier said than done. So of course, if that sounds like you've been through a lot of trauma, give yourself the space needed to do what needs to happen. However, you can't live in that space forever, you know, especially if you're wanting love in your life, if you want a companion, you want to share, build something with somebody. 46 years with Randy, definitely ups and downs. Yeah, of course there is. Of course there's ups and downs. That's the whole meaning of life though, right? We can't just experience the good and the beauty of life. There's the other side of things, right? Duality. There's still a lot of pain and darkness that it is that we have to experience in this life too. You can't have the good without the bad. And a lot of times the bad, the darkness, it makes us appreciate the light and the beauty that much more, you know? That's where the gratitude comes from. You understand what suffering is. 11:11 on the clock. You have an understanding and awareness of what that trauma or what that suffering, that pain is. And a lot of times it's where we meet ourselves there in that darkness, in that painful time, that we learn our biggest lessons. Okay. Trisha, what deck have I not used yet this morning? Money and career. Where do we want to go for money and career? Let's do this Gilded Tarot. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the love. 11:11 at 3.3K likes. Let's do all that love and light back to you times 10. Look at the number. Spirit is talking this morning. Okay, Spirit. Best and highest messages here. For Trisha, what does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear? Career. What's in the energy for career? Oh, that flipped right over. 6 of Wands. Are you getting a promotion? You could be getting a lot of attention or a lot of praise. You're just looking good in the public eye here. But there's a, oh my goodness, the 6 of Wands is good. That's a victory. 12, is it 12-12 where you're at? That's double threes. Master builder, master manifester. Tell me about the 6 of Wands. Overall energy for career. Thank y'all. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Expect good news. Okay, you looking good. You're attracting some sort of good news your way. Tower. This may be really unexpected. Tell me about the Tower real quick. King of Pentacles. Okay. There's some sort of unexpected something happening here, and it's putting you in a where you look good or you're having some sort of victory. You're getting praise for something. Expect good news. This is abrupt. It's quick. There's an energy shift. This could be coming from a boss, or this is helping you gain some sort of financial fulfillment or a commitment here. Maybe traveling, but a lot about getting focused on what you want to create. Okay, what's the situation here? What's the situation here for Trisha? The Page of Cups, self-love. Somebody may want to come towards you with an offer or give you some sort of praise. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Because of something about how you're balancing something out, okay? It's about what you're focused on, or your focus, your drive. You're not letting distractions get in the way. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? Money, career, investments, asset, Spirit. 7 of Wands, protecting yourself. Why? Why is protecting? 3 of Wands, being patient and being patient and waiting on something is like weird. It's almost like the challenge is protecting this doorway to something. In this deck specifically, you've got this person standing here. They got their wands up. They're protecting themselves, but they're standing in front of this door. So it's like protecting an opportunity. And patience. Something happened to, like, ships are sailing in. So this is what the challenge is. Something's not showing up, or you can't see it just yet. There's something about being guarded about this opportunity, or guarding an opportunity. What's in the current energy? Current energy for career, money, and assets. The Hierophant, higher levels of commitment, mastery, level up. Again, with some sort of like promotion or status. Four of Swords, length, moving in silence. This is something that you're having to do on your own, okay? So there's a need to like move in silence, be hush-hush with something. I will be merging with another company, but I don't know how it's going to go behind the scenes. Okay, whatever it is that you're planning on doing, there's a need to just kind of like isolate right now. Don't share all your plans with everybody, what your ideas are. There's a need to keep that to yourself until the dust settles, until you have more information, okay? Give me two more. Current energy for career. The Queen of Wands. Because you're just attracting too much attention, okay? So yeah, it's almost like all eyes are on you, or you're getting a lot of attention. There's a lot of success and magnetism here. But with the same, on the other side of the coin, right? We saw that Two of Pentacles. On the other side of the coin, you got to be careful with that too, because you got all these eyes on you. You got jealousy and you got opponents. You got ops showing up here because there's something you're having to protect yourself from. So I'm not sure if this is someone trying to cause you some sort of adversity at work, if they want to try to start some sort of drama or something with you. But it has to do because you're in a season of winning. Of course, anytime you're on the up and up, you got you got your karmics, the karmic Karens, the Debbie Downers, the negative Nancys, who want to come and muck shit up for you because you just looking too good. You doing too good. What's the overall spiritual advice here for career and money? People aren't wanting to see me as a leader that I already am. Exactly. Exactly. You show up as a leader. Queen of Wands. Kicking ass and taking names. Looking good, feeling good, smelling good, all that, and a bag of chips. And you look fucking good too. You look sexy while you doing it. Of course they're hating on your ass. Of course they are. It comes with the territory. You know? Think about people who sit on thrones. Kings and queens who sit on thrones. They get the most hate because they're at the top of the damn mountain, right? They're at the top of the hierarchy. They're the leader. We got the Knight of Wands. Taking charge, taking bold action towards what it is that you want. Fearless action towards what it is that you want. Conquering the situation. What else is here, Spirit? The Star. I guess you shining too bright, Trisha. Damn, you making people jelly. That's what's messed up in the situation too, though, is there's something here where you're getting focused. That's what we said. There's something here. You're cutting out distractions and you're focused on what needs to be focused on. Whoever this person or these people are who are hating on you, if they would take all that energy and time that they're focused on paying attention to you and hating on your ass, and they'd apply it to themselves, they would be where you're at. There's a reason why you're shining here. There's a reason why you're showing up as successful, getting this miracle. People may think like, holy, you know, they're questioning, like, how did they get that spot? Looking at it as being miraculous. There's something here that was unexpected. And it's showing up as chaos for everybody else, but it's putting you in this bright-ass opportunity, giving you the opportunity to shine bright. Temperance, because you're alchemizing the damn situation. You're being cool, calm, and collected with it. What? Well, everybody else is stressed the hell out. It's not funny for them. It's just, you know. Okay, what's the overall spiritual advice for career? The Nine of Pentacles. Again, with this knowing your value, knowing your worth, the accomplishments that it is that you've earned, the badges that it is that you wear, the stripes that it is that you have. You earned it fair and square. You're good, established on your own. You're reliable, you're dependable, you're rooted. The wheel turns in your favor. The wheel of fortune. And that's why you're persevering this adversity, because of your unwavering faith. That's why God's Source Universe is showing up for you. All right, let's get you some, see, you also wanted a mini. Okay, we'll use this one. Best and highest message here for Trisha. What does she need to know? What does she need to see? What does she need to hear, Spirit? Whatever you doing, keep doing it. Yeah, they're jelly. They're salty and they jelly. Okay, Spirit. Mini. Best and highest messages here. Messages for Trisha. Hey, Aiden. He just woke up. Can you tend to him for about 10 minutes while I finish this up, please? Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. You're doing what you're supposed to. Yeah, you are. You are doing what you're supposed to do. Y'all, I got to close the line. So if y'all send in payment, y'all will be on tomorrow's list. All right, best and highest message here for Trisha. Trisha's overall energy. The Two of Pentacles. Let's make it a little redundant. So I'm only going to pull a couple cards in this way, and then I'm going to pull you some oracle cards so we can switch it up a little bit, get different messages. Yeah, because the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you're getting your priorities in order, eliminating those distractions, and it's putting you in this Queen of Pentacles energy where you're showing up as successful. You know your value, you know your worth, and people better come correct and honor that. If they don't have to fucking like you, but they do have to respect you. Okay. Anything else that Trisha needs to know? Anything else Trisha needs to know about the situation? All right. Hey! It's another living like back to you times 10. How y'all doing? Welcome. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Anything else Trisha needs to know before we move on to a different deck? You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the World, and the Moon. They didn't see you coming, okay? So a lot of people underestimated you, and that's where they made a mistake. And a lot of times, when this first starts happening, it can you can take a hit to your ego. Like, how dare you underestimate me? Like I wasn't capable, like I wasn't competent enough, you know? But what you learn is the more people underestimate your ass, the more that you can use that to your advantage, right? Because they didn't see your ass coming. This is what was exposed. People are being enlightened on the matter. This is what's coming to surface. Okay? And it's helping you close out a cycle and start a new one. This is also fated, destined. With the Star, the World showing up here, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, what else came out? The Six of Wands, King of Pentacles, like all these cards showing up here. This is fated, it's destined. It was meant for you, it's yours. It was already promised. You're having a solid offer coming toward you, something that you're going to be able to build from, and it's coming from the hand of the divine, God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you. It's something that you prayed for, and Spirit's giving you this opportunity because it's like Spirit knows that you're gonna use the opportunity the way that you need to. You're the right person for the job. You're the star. Okay, let's get some oracle. Where are we going? What do the angels and ancestors have to say? Hi, Fatima. How you doing, Fatima? I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome. Wendy, D. Frenchie, or Window. I called you Wendy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Wendy. Hi, Deidre, Terry, Skyline. Welcome, y'all. Stacy. Thank y'all for being here. Okay. That came right out. Mirror guardian, take time to reflect. So don't forget to take time for yourself, reflect on things. Also, if you have any water in your chart, Trisha, it's very important for you to make sure that you're not absorbing other people's energy. Okay, their doubts, their stress. Okay, so maybe you're getting up on your like spiritual routine, your spiritual hygiene, your rituals, those sorts of things. Again, water guardian, connect with your emotions. A lot about this, take time to reflect on things. Maybe you're writing things down, or maybe this is a message to start writing things down, like in a journal. Give me some more. Best and highest messages here. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, Trisha, you a jack of all trades and a master of some. Okay. You switched up something. Somebody underestimated you, or people underestimate you. Because we have this transform and unveil your gifts. They didn't see you coming. Now you're traveling in a whole new direction. Here we go again with this map. You know what direction to take. You're connected to spirit. You go where you're called. You don't sit there and question it. You know that what you need to get focused on. You eliminate the distractions and you go for it. Take note of intuitive messages. Here's another message about something about taking notes, about intuition, the downloads that you're getting or the dreams that you're having. Or reflecting, just reflection in general. So I don't know if you have a journal. If you have a journal and you've been doing that, that's spirit coming through and commending you on that, saying, yes, I recognize that you're doing that, keep doing it. If not, this could be a message to maybe start doing that. Okay. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. It's bringing you a lot of abundance here. We got Triple Moon Goddess. This is Empress energy. Okay, this is about your expansion, your growth, your fertility, your success. Give me just a few more. Best and highest messages here for Trisha. What does she need to know? What she need to see? What she need to hear, Spirit? Autumn, release the old and rest. Okay, so yeah, here's this one thing that's going to help you this season. And happy fall, y'all. Today's the first day of fall, so it's cool that this is showing up here. Autumn equinox. But you're releasing old things that are no longer serving you. Just the way the tree shed its dead leaves. You know, if it's deadened, if it's not helping you grow, you're really good at cutting it out, of releasing it and letting it go. Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. The way that you're passionate is why you're such a good leader. Okay, you don't give up. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. And you overcome adversity by not only taking yourself out of the situation and looking at it from a bird's eye view, you don't give into the ish. So there's some sort of level of, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like class, you know, but you're not going to purposely go run amok just because everybody's trying to start shit with you. It's like you maintain a level of honor about yourself. You believe in yourself. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. You're being protected so that you can have this opportunity, so that continue to grow. Lord, take charge with authority. That's exactly what you're doing. You're put in this leadership position because you're being trusted to take charge with authority. And Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Never stop fighting for what it is that you want, for what it is that you believe in, for what it is that you stand for. You are a spiritual baddie, a spiritual gangster, and this ain't your first rodeo. There's a reason why you're put in the position that you're being put in, okay? All right, y'all, that wraps it up for all of our personal readings. If y'all want to get in line, again, that's CashApp, Venmo, PayPal, at ladyleospiritual. The line is open for tomorrow. I'll start on those in the morning. I'll start on a collective message first from about 5 to 6:30. And then around 7, between 7 and 10 o'clock in the morning, I get started on personals. Live personal readings. If you are looking for private services, so it's private readings, I do Hex and Curse Removals, Chord Cuttings, Energy Cleansings, Distance Reiki, specifically Holy Fire Reiki. I have natal charts and some of my self-created decks that were inspired by my Instagram followers, all listed at ladyleospiritual.com. Again, y'all, I am not reaching out to y'all through the DMs to entice y'all to get readings. That is somebody else scamming you, so be wary of that. Like I said earlier, the closer that we get to the holiday season, the more that it happens. The more fake accounts that get made, the more people pretending to be me, trying to scam you. Okay, so watch your 6, watch your blessings. It's not me reaching out. You'll always be very careful about that. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for popping in and watching the live. If you're here with me on TikTok or Instagram right now, replay is being posted to YouTube. If you made it to the end of this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the little gray notification bell, so I can see you again, boo-boo. And you know when I make more posts like this one, all right? I'll see y'all in the morning for collective messages. I love you, I love you, I love you, star seeds. Keep shining your light bright. And if your light ain't entertaining nobody's demons, boo-boo, you ain't doing it right. Turn up the heat. Blind the eyes out, collective. Make them go get their hater shades. They grown-ass adults. If they can't stand the shine, they can take action and put the damn glasses on, okay? Keep it up. Love and light.